guys.
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Last Epoch with our new unique showcase part 2. I'm already kind of planning a part 3, and if you haven't seen part 1, I'll link it at the end of this video, but don't worry, you don't need to watch them in order. Last video we had 7 new uniques. This video I have 7 new uniques. We're going to take a look at all of them and break them down. Let's not waste any time. Starting off, and by the way, these are all coming and will be in the game March 9th for the large multiplayer update, less than a month away. First item is the Shadow Beacon, and this is a 2-handed mace. And on here, it's got very high rolls, which you are seeing more and more from EHG. Melee Void, Spell Void, Endurance Threshold all can roll 50 to 105. And they're really trying to get away from the numlock trick and people trying to do their own auto cast, so you will see more and more of this on items. 100% chance to transport devouring orbs around the target location when you use Erasing Strike. Very cool item, the Shadow Beacon. Moving over to our Ghost Maker. I always get excited anytime I see a new unique for Acolyte. And what this is for, Wraiths and summon or cast Infernal Shade. Listen to this. 15% chance to cast summon Wraiths when you or your Wraiths kill an enemy. 23% chance to cast Infernal Shade when you or your Wraiths kill an enemy. More Infernal Shade damage per Wraith you have against bosses and enemies. An increased area for Infernal Shade when you summon Wraith. So it's kind of a build. Do you focus on Wraith? Do you focus on Infernal Shade? You got lots of options. And I've already got an idea for this build. Just haven't had a chance to test. I'm finishing up my Fire and Ice Necro. Moving over to our next, this is a pair of gloves. These are Lieth's gloves, and they are really, really interesting and for sure going to be used a lot. And they're low level, which means you can get legendary potential on them and turn them into something awesome. +2 to Fireball, 50% of Fireball base damage is converted to Lightning, 27% chance to apply Spark Charge on hit with Fireball, 100% chance to convert shock chance to or ignite chance to shock chance and increase lightning damage. Your Fireball can now be lightning, but remember on here it is only 50%. It doesn't convert 100%, which sucks, but I get it. It's a Fireball. Lieth's gloves. Moving over to some boots I found last night. Telfun's Mirage, for sure not saying it right. They're level 53 boots, and these are around channeling skills. Dodge rating while channeling, increased dodge rating while channeling, ward when you dodge while channeling, mana gained when you dodge while channeling, intelligence, 18% chance movement speed while not channeling. I like that they're giving a little more gusto to channeling skills because they're not used all that often. So these are the 4 new uniques that I have found, but I've got 3 bonuses, or as I like to put it, uniques that I haven't found yet. Unique number 1. Let's get rid of this. Told you I got 7 for you today. And this is Vortex Pennant. Really interesting. And again, a low level unique that can be used end game, especially with legendary potential. You throw an axe at a nearby enemy every second while channeling Warpath. 2% increased axe throw frequency per 10% physical damage, +1 to Warpath, +1 to throwing attacks, 75% increased physical damage while dual wielding. Okay. Pretty cool for you spin to win fans out there. Unique, our next unique, this is unique number 6, Hive Mind. And I haven't found Hive Mind yet, but this is one that I've known about for a really long time. Any fans of bees? Decoy releases 9 bees when it explodes. When you hit a bee with Acid Flask, it gains toxic coating, 27% mana efficiency with decoy, 49 to health, armor, and poison resistance. So not only can you make a lot of bees, you could turn them into poison bees. I like this. And you could use shift, which auto cast flasks, to then turn them into acid. There's lots of stuff you could do with this unique. Last but not least, this is one that I would say probably has the most buzz. Harbinger of Stars. This is a new unique belt. Now, why is this so exciting? 44% increased meteor fall speed, 3% crit chance, 10% chance to cast meteor on crit if you have positive mana, 1% less damage taken for each meter you have cast recently, 9 mana gained on potion for each meter you have cast recently, plus 3 slots if you have at least 900 mana. And he has 900 mana, huh? Right now I got 111. Now, why is this so awesome? If you are a spell build of any mastery, specifically a crit spell build, this will always be best in slot because it gives you an added skill. So a lot of the times with your crit builds, you're almost a guaranteed crit. It's like, oh, one every time or every other time you will crit an enemy. And this, you're going to have a 1 in 10 on that to cast a free spell meteor. And then obviously if you're a meteor build, you just get an extra meteor and you get better fall speed. Very cool, unique. And out of the 7, it is my favorite. So that is it. New unique showcase. You have now seen 7 new items coming to the game March 9th, which means I've now shown off 14 and I already know of more out there. I want to know your opinion. Out of those 7, what is your favorite? That's all I've got. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, or at least were entertained. I did that backwards. Aaron, out.